Welcome to Popular Lessons. Master your IGCSE ICT and get those top grades. Crack the code to success. Subscribe now.
Hello guys, welcome to chapter 3 Storage IGCSE ICT. In this chapter you will understand how data is stored on different types of media and devices. So I have break this one into smaller parts, and the section 3.1 is for storage devices and media. Understand what is the difference between a storage medium and storage device, and then you will understand what are three main types of storage devices: magnetic, optical, and solid state. Exam tip: storage devices are non-volatile. They hold data whether the computer is on or off. So, key concept. Make sure you know this for your exam. Storage media and devices. Storage media are the part that holds the data. Example, the disk itself inside a HDD. Storage device is the machine that writes data to and reads data from the media. Examples are given here. And as I told you earlier, storage devices are non-volatile. They can keep the data when power is switched off, unlike RAM, which is a volatile one. When you turn off the computer, the data stored on the RAM is gone. But storage devices, no, they are kept inside whether the computer is on or off. And there are three main types of storage media: magnetic, optical, and solid state. Each stores data in different way, and you must know each type of this, how does they work and what are the differences, because in the exam you have to write the answers for them. So let's discuss magnetic storage devices first. Hard disk drives and magnetic tapes are examples of magnetic storage. How magnetic storage works? Magnetic storage media holds data magnetically. Surface of the media is made of magnetic material. Data is stored in the form of tiny magnetized regions, or we call dots. Data is written by changing the local magnetic polarity to represent a 0 or 1, which are bits. A magnetic device reads the state of the disk, extracting ones and zeros to retrieve the data. So main types of magnetic storage that we know are hard disk drive, which is HDD, and they are fixed and portable. And then we have magnetic tape used for large scale backups and archives. Magnetic tapes used for large scale backups and archives. Most of the time these days we use hard disk drives. There can be fixed hard disk drives and as well as the portable hard disk drives. So talking about the hard disk drives, advantages would be they can store very large amount of data, and they record exactly where each part of the file is stored. Very low cost per gigabyte compared to other methods, and well established reliable technology. Disadvantage would be if the hard disk drive get physically damaged, the read and write can hit disk, corrupting data. If the disk is damaged or the read and write head damaged, they can corrupt data. Slower to read and write than a solid state drives, which we are going to see later in this chapter. Can be noisy due to spinning disk and moving parts. Hard disk drive has moving parts. Fixed HDDs are not portable because when you install it, you can't take it out. You can't carry it away like the portable ones, but there are portable ones also. How an HDD works? An HDD contains several individual disks, each with a read and write head. Data stored on concentric circles called tracks. Sections within each tracks are called sectors. When a file is saved, it may be split across different sectors and tracks. The OS creates an entry in the disk's file allocation table. We call FAT, file allocation table. records where each part is located. Then the FAT can be two types, random access or direct access. The FAT allows the drive to jump directly to any part of the disk. No need to search from the beginning. Then we have fixed HDDs. They are permanently inside the desktop or can be in a laptop. They cannot be removed. Then we have portable HDDs which we plug externally inside its own case. We can also connect via USB. Useful for backups and transfer in large files, and that's very easy to carry. What are the advantages and disadvantages of portable hard disk drives? Small enough to carry with you, tough casing minimizes the damage. Can be used with multiple PCs for file sharing. You can plug into the one you need, and when you don't need, you take it out and plug into another one. Allows scheduled automatic backup, easy to set up, quick archiving of large amounts of data. Disadvantages could be damage while being moved, because when you are moving, it's a hard disk drive which has moving parts. It can damage the moving parts. And insecure, can be lost or stolen, causing data loss. Imagine you kept the portable hard disk drive which has some confidential data. Somebody stole it, then that causes data loss. Still has moving parts, less durable than SSDs. Then we have magnetic tape drives and tapes. Magnetic tape stores data in similar way to hard disk but as a single long line on the tape. There are two types of magnetic tape drives we call serial and sequential storage. Read-write heads stay still and tape moves past it. To find data at the far end, all preceding data must be read first. Sequential storage. If data is in order alphabetical, device can fast forward faster than serial but still very slow compared to HDD. So sequential mean we have data in order. Serial one, it's here and there. And they are used for large scale backups, national archives, payroll systems, utility bills, scientific data. Example in companies like Google, Microsoft use tape storage. Modern tape cartridge can hold many terabytes. Very low cost, long durability, built-in encryption. The advantages would be energy efficient, reliable, very low error rate, secure from cyber attacks. The disadvantages would be very slow access compared to disk. Data must be read sequentially. Now we will look at optical storage. For an example, optical storages are CDs, DVDs and Blu-ray discs. So let's see now how an optical storage works. Optical storage media and devices use light from lasers to read and write data. Data stored along a single spiral track running from inside to outside, over 5 km long on a CD. When a CD or DVD is produced, a laser etches pits onto the surface. Pits equal no reflection. Digit 0. Lands flat area between pits with the laser reflections. Digit 1. A DVD drive uses a more precise laser than CD drive. Data can be packed closer, giving more capacity. So DVD has more capacity than CD. 3 suffix types you must know. So we have different types of CDs. CD-ROM, we call it CD-RV. So what are these suffix? ROM, read-only memory. Factory written, cannot be changed. We have CD-ROMs, DVD-ROMs. They cannot be changed. They are already written. Then we have R, recordable, can be written once only. CD-R and DVD-R type. We can record only one time. Then we have RW, which is rewritable ones, can be written and erased many times. CD-RW and DVD-RW. There are many types of optical disc types. So let me categorize them with the capacities and the uses accordingly. So first we have CD-ROM and DVD-ROM. Factory pressed, we can read only. CD can hold around 700 MB while DVD can hold around 4.7 GB. Used to distribute software, music, movies, encyclopedias. Content inside it cannot be changed by the user. Then we have CD, RW and DVD RW. They are the rewritable ones, as I told earlier. Metallic alloy layer switches between reflective and non-reflective states. Ideal for moving files between computers, backups can be used over and over. Then we have CD-R and DVD-R, which are recordable. They can only written once and then read only. Surface covered in dye, laser burns, black spots. Good for music or file archives, cannot be edited after recording. The modern one is after CDs and DVDs. Here we come with Blu-ray disc. It uses blue-violet laser which has shorter wavelength than the normal laser that we use to read and write the CDs or DVDs, which can be help to pack more data tightly into one disk. Capacity would be 25 GB per layer and will increase up to 128 GB capacity. They use for HD videos and large data archives. One disadvantage would be they are more expensive than DVDs. So here are the storage, optical storage advantages and disadvantages. Advantages: very cheap to produce and purchase, easy to transport from one site to another, very portable, compact and lightweight. CD-ROMs and DVD-ROMs are ideal for distributing software data that must not change. Blu-ray supports high-speed transfer and HD video playback. Disadvantages would be do not store as much as data as hard disk drives, slow access speeds, more time to read and write than HDD or SSD. Data can be degraded over time, easily scratched. Once scratched, data may be unreadable. CD-ROMs and DVD-ROMs cannot be overwritten. Then we have the most futuristic one which we have at this moment. Most of the new laptop PCs will have solid state storage, SSDs, memory sticks, flash memory cards. How solid state storage works? Solid state storage media uses flash memory, non-volatile memory chip containing floating gate transistors. At first, all transistors are charged to set to 1. When a save begins, current is blocked to some transistors, switching them to 0. Floating gate transistors keep their charge even when power is switched off, so data is retained when the power is off. No moving parts, that's why it is called solid state. There are 3 types of solid state storage media that you should know. The first one is solid state drives, memory sticks, pen drives and USB flash drives, and flash memory cards, example SD card, micro SD and SDXC. So solid state drives are fixed and portable. There are 2 types, fixed and portable ones. Solid state drive advantages and disadvantages. First we will go with advantages. They are very fast access speeds, faster than HDDs, small, light, easily portable. Completely silent, no moving parts. No moving parts means less likely to lose data if knocked or dropped. Use less power than HDDs and more durable than HDDs as there are no moving parts. One disadvantage would be more expensive than hard disk drives. Though prices are falling these days, still they can be more expensive than HDDs. Storage capacity usually less than comparable HDDs. Limited number of erase write cycles up to 100,000 for high quality SSDs. Cannot be used indefinitely. Those are some disadvantages. We will see uh, what are memory sticks, what are pen drives, flash memories, and some of their benefits as well as drawbacks. Memory sticks, USB flash drives, and pen drives. Small pen shaped, plugged into USB ports. Lots of storage space, ideal for transporting data between computers. Can be used for OS security, locking and unlocking a PC. They are non-volatile, no mechanical damage, very portable compared to all the other devices. Disadvantage would be can be break easily, easy to lose or misplace. Flash memory cards, SD, micro SD, and SDXE. SD cards can hold up to 4 to 32 GB, and micro SD can hold up to 4 GB to 32 GB. Nowadays we have 1 terabyte micro SD cards as well, and then uh, they can hold much more data. Used in digital cameras, mobile phones, MP3 players. Can be slotted into computer to download content quickly. Non-volatile, small, very portable, no mechanical issues. One disadvantages would be can be corrupted, easy to lose, can be smashed. Storage comparison. So I will compare all three types because in the exam you will get a question most of the time to compare among them. So the capacity wise, magnetic has very large amount of capacity. Then optical have this much. CDs have 700 MB, DVD 4.7 GB, and Blu-ray disc up to 128 GB, and SSDs could have 1 terabyte. Speed can be fast in solid state is the very fast one, and optical can be slow, and magnetic ones can be fast. Portability wise, magnetic not very portable because they have moving parts. Optical more portable than HDD. Solid state is very portable because they don't have any moving parts, so they won't even break. Durability wise, magnetic one is very durable but affected by magnetic fields because they use magnet to read and write. Optical easily scratched data can be degraded. Solid state drive lower than HDD due to limited write cycle. Reliability, magnetic very reliable but affected by magnetic field. That's the problem with magnetic storage device. Optical storage devices are reliable if not scratch. If something happen and scratch, then the data loss will happen. Solid state very reliable, not affected by any magnetic fields or when carrying. Cost wise, magnetic ones are very low, opticals one are very low, solid states are more expensive, but it's slowly becoming cheaper these days. So I have make a summary for you to go and see. Post the video anywhere you want to take notes and take your notes. And here's the summary. Storage devices are non-volatile, which means they store data whether the computer is on or off. There are three main types of storage media: magnetic, optical, and solid state. Magnetic are HDDs use read-write heads to magnetize a spin disk, support random access via FAT. Magnetic tapes are slow and sequential access used for backups. Optical lasers read bits and lands. CDs can hold 700 MB, DVDs are 4.7 GB, Blu-ray discs are 128 GB, and different CDs types are there. CD DVD types, ROM which is read only, and then only recordable ones, and read only, and then read and write ones. Determines read write capabilities. Solid state Flash memory, floating gate transistors, no moving path, SSDs, memory sticks, SD cards, fast, silent, portable. Always consider capacity, speed, portability, durability, reliability, and cost when choosing and storage. So, in the exam, always compare capacity wise, speed wise, how portable they are, how durable they are, how reliable the data are, and how much will it take for that particular storage. Because in the exam, there will be definitely, I can guarantee, there will be a question that the students will get to compare between each storage. So that is it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. See you again next week with a new video. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. And subscribe so you never miss an update.